Hello everybody, welcome back. We're checking out the C-17 Globemaster III by Delta Simulations. They updated the aircraft quite a lot actually from the last time I did a video. So the latest update right now, where they're on version 4.4, and that came out at the beginning of June with the SU-15, the Sim Update 15. And it added a few things. External animations now passed across multiplayer with SU-15 additions. Engine sounds increased, and aerial volume can now be set to 0 via MSFS sound settings. But yeah, this aircraft, I absolutely love it. They've done a lot of different things, added a lot of things in there since my last update, but I highly recommend getting a hold of this plane. I honestly don't think this plane should be free. There are so many things on here that they can make money off this, but I talked to Delta Simulations. They said that they live by the free. They want this thing to be free. They want it to be available for everyone without having the barrier of the wallet. Which you know what? I can't fault them for that. That's awesome. I appreciate that. And let's get into this. So I'm gonna go through startup procedures like I did before, and I'm also going to go through and manually. So I haven't found a way to easily do a SimBrief flight plan, but I do have a SimBrief profile for this aircraft. I'm going to put it in the description below. And so if you wanted to do the SimBrief on the computer, and if you wanted to manually take that flight plan from SimBrief, you can just manually input the information in here. And that's how I've been doing it. Most of the information at least. So, and then I really enjoy it. But let's go ahead and start her up. All right, kick the battery on. All right, let's go ahead and take the covers off. Close things up. All right, start the APU. We're just going to kick on the generators already. Doesn't hurt anything. So these are the engine. You actually hear these rotating. I think that's what these are. That clicking sound is what you hear. All right, generator's available and is in use. Click on the fuel. I believe that's everything. We're gonna already click this stuff over so we don't forget it. Also these, so that we don't forget as well. All right, I think we're good on that end. So let's go down here then. This is your the flight computer. So we are at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Dayton, Ohio. So that is KF. Whoops, actually, it's like time out. We're jumping ahead. Do the normal. Set your GPS. Now we set in our airport KFFO. There we are. We are not at a gate, so we're not putting that in. All right, that's our origin, and we're heading to KCMH, which is Columbus, Ohio. John Glenn International Airport. We're not going to actually do the full flight, but I wanted to at least simulate the takeoff and transitioning. Whoops, I did that backwards. 05. I believe that's right. Activate. All right, cost index. We're just going to go super efficient with a fat 0. Not worrying about that. We're going to do flaps 15. Why isn't that not like that? There is a flaps 15, isn't there? There is. Invalid. Okay, flaps 10. Takes 10. All right, there it is. There's our speeds. And then we come back down here to the legs. So you see nothing in here for the legs. So this is how I've rigged it up. So I don't actually have a flight plan per se made for between Cleveland and Dayton and Columbus. So what I ended up doing is I'll put in KFFO for the destination or from the origin. There it is. And then I'll go up here and then I'll put the arrival at CMH by arriving at ILS 10 left using Dublin 1. Go back here and there you go. This is the so we're leaving. When we leave Dayton, we're going straight to 10,000 feet, and then once we start getting, we'll eventually come into our transition point for the landing at John Glenn International. And that is, I mean, it's pretty simple. Of course, I mean that this is just a crash, like a little quick crash course to show everyone what you can and how to manipulate things. I really like it. Like right here, cruising altitude's 10,100 flight level, so it's 10,000 feet. Speed 240. Yep. So yeah. Page down, you get all more information. I haven't found there's ATC program. The X that's not available. It doesn't work. Well, actually, I think it does work. But it says NA. Because I see NA on that and it works fine, but and there I have not saw anything that says execute, but yeah, I mean it's create references points on map display. Is that actually okay? I've been wanting. Oh, there we go. All right, that's how so for the longest time I've been trying to figure out how to get this to populate. So you do that once you get your flight plan put in. Hit fix, and there you go. All right, that makes more sense now. FMC, yep. Yeah, and then there's probably still more to this thing, but this is what I have least deemed absolutely like crucial to get a flight plan going. So while we're gonna go ahead and get the engines online. All right. So yeah, the engine sounds on the outside are a lot quieter, which I really like. But there's a issue I heard. How loud that gets. Yeah, right there. I don't know what the whole point of that is or the whole reasoning behind that. I don't know if it's a problem with the actual aircraft for that, but yeah, I don't know what that was all about. I don't know if it's a glitch. Go ahead and get the engine started up. Let's go ahead and heads up display up there. Turn up the lights. I've also figured out this kind of. Actually, I've been toying around with it. All right, engine one's on. Let's just turn them all on. Speed the process up a little bit. Unless it's not going to let me because it's too soon or too fast. Okay, it's going. All right, let's check the information here. I don't have any rudder. What's going on with my rudder? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my rudder right now. Let's go to flaps 15. since I didn't want to go to originally. All right, there. Yeah, I'm not sure why my rudder is not working now. I don't know. Our engines are good. Arm. Let's go ahead and turn off the APU. Let's see if we actually... Did not release the brakes? No, I did not. Huh. So the wheels work. I don't know if the... Oh, if I turned on the nose wheels and not the rudder. Oh, I'll find out when we take off. So the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base here, it has terrain issues. So you'll see when I go to the taxi, it may bounce around a little bit, but yeah, it's uneven terrain here. But I figured I'd go to my local, the closest Air Force Base to me, with that have actual C-17s. But if you haven't already subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Helps me out a lot. Also, on I have my Twitch account back. My official Twitch account is back online. I had to do a lot of finagling with Twitch to get that back. But I also go live on there when I don't do flight sim stuff. So if you want to see the gaming stuff, go ahead and go follow that over there. I'll put the link in the description below, and give a like as well on this video, because it helps me out. I want to get push this out there. I want to make sure everyone gets this information, and we can get as many people on the C-17 and flight sim as possible. Thank you very much. You guys have really helped this channel out a lot. We are now approaching 3,000 subscribers, which is another huge milestone. The next milestone that I'm setting is 5,000. I've been at this point been doing it every 1,000 as a milestone, but I'm thinking about doing it every, like, now at 5,000. After 5,000 we'll do 10,000, so we'll increase in increments then at that point. All right, just setting up the autopilot. So we have auto throttles on, flight director is on. 10,000 altitude's already set. There's one of the uneven areas right here. All right, so the rudder is now working. Now I don't understand what was the problem, but it's working now. See? Yeah, I don't know what the problem was, but it's fixed. But we are now taxiing to our runway. But I love this aircraft. This aircraft is awesome. I will say, I want to say it's, the interior is still a bit too loud. I've flown in a C-17 and I've been in the cockpit, and it's not this loud. Now if you're back inside, like where the cargo is, or where the troop carrying, or yeah, the cargo hold of this plane, yeah, it's ridiculously loud back there. That I know. I've actually sat back and flown in one of these things, and we had to wear earplugs for 4 hours because the thing is that deafening. But yeah, cockpit wise, I think it's a little too loud. I think on the outside, that's just right. I think the audio on the outside is spot on, in my opinion. But I love the updates they do to this thing. They have not disappointed the community. A lot of people are loving this. And boy, this taxiway is long to the end of this runway. And this is 05 right. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We're not gonna do the whole flight. We're just gonna get up in the air. I'll show you the transition, what you need to do on getting the autopilot set up. It's very simple. If you've flown the 737 from PMDG, you pretty much already ahead of most people then that don't have it. But I am planning on using this plane for live streams here in the near future. I am really looking forward to that, and I'm sure a lot of my followers are too, because I have a lot of people that really like my live streams. It's a non-stressed stream, just a nice chill, nice fun, laid back. You could join me in the flights too. I've had people join me, intercept me in fighters and escort me, stuff like that. I really enjoy stuff like that. It's really cool. Community interaction is what I really thrive on. I like to include a lot of people. All right, we're at the runway. Let's go, full power. Max thrust. Come on, there we go. All right, V1 was 136. We're 137. We're at 120, 30, rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gears coming up. Autopilot's on. V1, VNAV, and LNAV. Flaps up. Look at the exhaust. Thank you so much, SimFX, for these new effects. SimFX has really put out a great product. I also did a video on that. Check it out. They have a lot of cool effects they have, but in this that put in the sim that Sobo didn't. The pollution is awesome. Not saying pollution is good, but you know what I mean. All right, then that's our next waypoint. Flight director is on, LNAV is on, VNAV is on. We are good to go. And then when you go in for ILS, right here, nav, right here's your standby. So what you would end up doing is adjusting the frequency with these knobs. This is your course setting. I'm not sure where the course is put in at. There it is. No, that's standby. Is that course? No, that's not the course. Yeah, I'm not sure where the course would go. That's the only other thing I need to figure out. And right there we've hit 10,000 feet, so the engines are now slowing up. Yeah, that's wrong. I'm wondering if we see it down here. Yeah, I'm not sure where the course is. I might have to do a little bit more research on that one. It's raining right now out here. Passing through some rain showers. Yeah, I'm not sure where the and there's nav, UH, VH, HF. There's IFF. I think this is where you put your squawk in. Or not. I don't know what that is then. There's still one off, so here that you need to figure out. This is okay, so if you go over here to nav, this is where you can swap, put it in. But yeah, the course, I don't know exactly where that one goes in at. So I may have to do a little bit more research on that. But all in all, I think essentially, as long as, I mean, you're lined up, should be good to go. But right now we're at 10,000 feet. Look at that beautiful sky. Yeah, it's a beautiful sky. Right now it's actually we got some rain in the area, hence why it's raining right now in Dayton. There's rain currently in the area. I have live weather and live time on. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this. It's a little bit of an update. I think they've done a really great job with the aircraft, and I see great things on the horizons for this aircraft. And I have someone that's joined me. Oh, he's joined me for my video. I don't know who it is. I want to check Discord real fast and see who it is. But it's kind of funny that I have someone joining me in a video. Whoever you are, put your name in the comment section if you are watching this. But I hope everyone enjoys their day. I'll check you next time. There's going to be videos coming out too. So Delta Simulations has a few other aircrafts that they've done. They're not an actual full-on project, but be on the lookout. I am going to be doing videos on those aircrafts, and they're great, but not 100%. But I highly recommend still getting them. Delta Simulations does a great job with all their aircrafts. Have a great rest of your day. Later.